Okay, part two of this now. So I have set up my AutoCAD and I'm ready to import it into a new project here in Revit that I've set up. You can see I've got my site plan open here and I'm going over to the Insert tab into Link CAD. Here is my block. Now, before we hit anything else, let's go and check the parameters down here and make sure we've everything correct. All right, so I like to bring in my AutoCAD maps in black and white. Because those yellow lines tend to disappear against the white background of Revit. I'm going to bring in all the levels and layers because I can switch them off once it's in Revit. So that's fair enough to be able to do that. It's always worth remembering that ordnance survey maps are survey maps, so they're created on the basis of 1 unit equals 1 meter. So import them in on that basis. Okay, so import them in as a meter. We're going to position this at manual center for the moment, and that's fine. And make sure that all the correct lines that are slightly off axis is unchecked because there will be lines slightly off axis, but they're correct, and you don't want Revit going correcting something that is already correct. If I wanted to have this AutoCAD plan just on the site plan view, I would check that current view only, but I'm not going to do that. I like to see it on the ground floor plan too. And then orient to view is correct. Now, once all of that is done, I'm ready to go. And you can see that the OS map now is on my cursor. So I'm going to position it roughly where I want it there. So escape. Now, once it's in, I'm going to hit VV on the keyboard to get myself into visibility graphics. I'm over to imported categories, and I'm going to half tone the DWG file. Comes in like that, and I like to half tone it so that it just sits in the background a little bit. Now, my next move is that, well, look, I have a known point here. Okay, and here is my project base point and my survey point. And you'll notice that they are all set at 0, 0, 0. That's grand. So I'm going to pick up my AutoCAD plan. I'm going to hit the move command. I'm going to zoom in and pick the center point of that manhole where I have the known coordinates. Shift it over and pop it in there. Now, if you are getting any sort of anomaly in terms of the graphics of the OS map not sitting where you want it to, or you're zooming in, it looks like it's not where it should be. Use that trick that I showed you of once you've got the coordinates established, shift the OS map to the 0, 0 coordinate within AutoCAD and import it at that level there. Okay, and that'll get rid of any of those kind of graphic anomalies. Now, so I've got my CAD plan in place, and I'm going to pin that now and make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. All right, so that's the first bit done. Okay, now, so we're going to do two things here now. We're going to establish the real world coordinates for the map, and we're also going to set up the True North Project North element 2. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom in a bit here because these are the coordinates I'm interested in. Oh, the other thing, remember we talked about this coming in on the basis of meters. So my units in this project are set up as, I'm going to show you now, here's my unit. So my units are set as millimeters, and when the imported OS map came in, it actually changed from meters to millimeters. So if I do a little distance command here, this should be in around 5 meters. So there you go. Look, 6135.0. Perfect. So we're back into millimeters there. I didn't have to do any messing around with the OS map in terms of scaling or anything else like that. It has come in spot on. Okay, so this is what I'm interested in, is these coordinates here now. I'm going up to my my manage command. I think it is there. Modify, manage. And here is the coordinates, the project location plan here. So I'm going to run out of time here a little bit now. So I'm going to go into this coordinates and I'm going to say specify coordinates a point. I'm going to pick this up in video number 3.